did my first firewalk when I was 16 years old. I had the opportunity to do it with a man who had been a fire tender with the Tony Robbins organization. And I ended up working alongside of him and really getting almost an apprenticeship style training, it's sort of somewhat informal with him for several years. And then in 2011, I went down to Texas, take the fit with the Firewalking Institute. Charles Horton loved that class. But I think, yeah, every time that I do it, it's a reminder about the best of my own possibility. Although I think certainly firewalking has shifted for me to be less about what it means to me and more about what it means for the people that I'm able to share it with. The gathering was it's just such a joyful occasion. I learned a lot. I met many great people. I was challenged. I thought a lot, but I think what sticks out to me the most was just the joy of the event. I mean, people were just delighted to be there, happy to learn from each other. There was just this spirit of, and we did, as you know, 3 nightly firewalks that were very different in tone and in presentation. But I think what they had in common was just this absolute happiness that people had. There was a very playful sense of, most of us are coming as people with some levels of expertise and interest and experience, and that allows us a little license to play around and have more fun and be a little more experimental than you might usually be, bringing new people over the coals. So I was so glad that I went. I had so much fun, and I'm still thinking about it. I felt that my relationship with fire deepened over my time there. Just all the wild things we got to do, things that, Benso would say, okay, now we're going to do this. I'd say, are you serious? We're really going to do that? And so at the end of the week, just seeing that thing go up in flames, celebrate, people are celebrating, dancing, energy is up here. That just exemplified for me the relationship with fire that had changed so much. I think for all of us, but absolutely, certainly for me. Staying up, just playing song after song after song after song, singing together, dancing together. I mean, that was just a highlight of my life altogether. It was so much fun. And just the enormously diverse, interesting, compassionate, curious group of people we got together, just partying together until the wee hours of the morning. Not even wee hours of the morning, almost sunrise. It was a great time too.